So I'm drawing again. Anybody who knows me knows I used to draw a newsletter called The Sugar-Free News. Every day I write, but as of late I've been drawing. So today I was going to go through some of my recent drawings and just kind of explain to you what was going on in my head when I drew it. Next set of drawings is the Mercy Dance. The Mercy Dance is a very basic storyboard for a movie I'd like to shoot one day. It starts off, there's a scarecrow. Look, I'm a scarecrow. I'm standing in the middle of nowhere. And then from the back, from the front of a scarecrow, they look kind of creepy but pleasant at the same time. They're like, hey, like they're waving. But if you've ever seen a scarecrow from the back or the side, it looks like a crucifixion. So that's the second shot. She's just beautiful girl walks by. Hey. Third frame, the woman's looking at the scarecrow, and I wanted to draw her like in a sumo position, an opening sumo position, like hey, or maybe like a football position. She was going to come running at him, but I realized after drawing it that it just looks like she's flashing him. It's like, hey, scarecrow, check this out. But then I left it because I was like, why not? Fourth frame, fourth shot. She walks up to the scarecrow, just looks at him. It's just a creepy shot. I'm not really sure what I was going for that, but I just wanted to show that it starts off sunny day, everything's fine, then it starts to get cloudier. Fourth frame, that's my drawing of Janis Joplin running off a cliff. No, that's the girl dancing. She looks at the scarecrow, kind of creeps her out. Some people, when they're nervous, they laugh. So I thought, I'm sure there's somebody who's nervous. When they get nervous, they dance. Again, not really sure where that thought's coming from. But that's the great thing about drawing, is that I don't analyze it. When I'm drawing, I'm in the moment, and this would happen next, and then this would happen next. And to me, that's the fun of drawing, as opposed to poetry or songwriting or storytelling of another kind. In doing drawings, a series of drawings, you're just worried about the next picture. You don't, and if it makes sense, you don't care. So that's why I like to draw. Okay, sixth frame, sixth shot. It's her standing in front of the scarecrow, and she's just like, "Hey, what's going on?" Back in the mid '90s, there was a popular thing in magazines where they would use that fisheye lens, or that, I'm not sure. I call it a fisheye lens, where it's everything looks kind of warped and close. Like everything that's close to the lens looks huge, and everything back looks far away. So it became popular in the mid-90s. People do like, here's my hands, and look how big my hands are, how small my head is. So yeah, I just wanted to do a pose like that. Seventh frame, she's dancing in front of the scarecrow, closer. It's completely clouded over. It's become very dark, and she's having a great time. Eighth frame, eighth picture. She relaxes against the scarecrow and kind of puts her hand around him, just like, whew, I've been dancing a boot, and hey, Mr. Scarecrow, you're all right, you know. And then the ninth frame, he grabs her because he's, I don't know, alive or a ghost or whatever. I like downer endings. I've always preferred downer endings in movies and books. To me, it just works. And why not overanalyze it and then post that online? Because who doesn't want to hear an amateur artist dissect their own work? That's good times right there. Thank you for listening to me talk about my pictures, and I hope you'll enjoy them more in the future. Oh, and I should also add, for anybody that's offended by my pictures or my words, my little creative projects that I do get bent, feel free to delete me off of whatever contact list, because art is a compulsion for me. Art is an itch that I scratch daily. Daily I scratch the artistic itch. Sometimes it's music, sometimes it's story, sometimes it's drawing. Sometimes I like to do a photo collage where I take a bunch of pictures and put them together. But seriously, if any of my ideas or my projects bother you, I totally understand if you delete me, because this is something I do every day for no reward, really. Occasionally I get a free beer. I've never figured out a way to package or promote or sell my stuff. So every day I make a song or a drawing. Every day I'm composing something for the sake of composing it. And that's my process. But again, if my stuff bothers you at all, feel free to delete me. I won't be offended, so I probably won't even notice.